Think about the last time you woke up feeling truly refreshed, clear-headed, and full of energy. For many people, that moment feels distant or even unfamiliar. Sleep is something we all do every day, yet most of us underestimate how deeply poor sleep silently damages our health. What if the tiredness you feel isn't just exhaustion, but your body asking for help? Sleep is not just rest. It is one of the most powerful healing processes in the human body. While you sleep, your brain cleans itself, your hormones rebalance, your muscles repair, and your immune system strengthens. When sleep is poor or insufficient, these processes are interrupted, and the effects slowly spread throughout the body, often without immediate warning signs. One of the first systems affected by poor sleep is the brain. When you don't sleep well, your ability to focus, remember, and make decisions declines. Reaction time slows, emotions become harder to control, and simple tasks feel more difficult than they should. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation increases the risk of anxiety, depression, and even long-term cognitive decline. The brain needs deep sleep to reset and organize information. Without it, mental fatigue becomes a constant companion. Poor sleep also disrupts the balance of hormones that control hunger and appetite. When you sleep less, your body produces more ghrelin, the hormone that makes you feel hungry, and less leptin, the hormone that signals fullness. This combination leads to stronger cravings, especially for sugary and high-calorie foods. This is one reason why poor sleep is strongly linked to weight gain and obesity, even in people who try to eat well. The heart is another major victim of poor sleep. During healthy sleep, heart rate and blood pressure naturally drop, giving the heart a chance to rest and recover. When sleep is disrupted, this recovery period is shortened or lost entirely. Over time, this increases the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, and irregular heartbeat. Studies show that people who regularly sleep less than 6 hours a night have a significantly higher risk of cardiovascular problems. Your immune system also depends heavily on sleep. While you sleep, your body produces protective proteins and immune cells that fight infections and reduce inflammation. Poor sleep weakens this defense system, making you more likely to get sick and recover more slowly when you do. Even a few nights of bad sleep can reduce your body's ability to fight viruses and bacteria. Blood sugar regulation is another hidden area affected by sleep quality. Poor sleep makes your body less sensitive to insulin, the hormone that controls blood sugar levels. This means your body has a harder time processing glucose, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes. Even in healthy individuals, short-term sleep deprivation can cause blood sugar levels to rise. Despite all this, many people treat poor sleep as normal or unavoidable. They push through fatigue with caffeine, late nights, and irregular schedules, not realizing they are slowly training their bodies to function in survival mode. The problem is not just how long you sleep, but how well you sleep. As we move forward, it's important to understand why modern lifestyles make quality sleep so difficult and what's simple. Science-backed changes can begin to restore deep healing sleep naturally. One of the biggest reasons sleep quality has declined in modern life is constant stimulation. Bright screens, artificial lighting, late-night work, and non-stop notifications confuse the brain about when it should slow down. The brain relies on natural light and darkness to regulate melatonin, the hormone that controls sleep. When you expose your eyes to bright light late at night, especially blue light from phones and screens, melatonin production is delayed, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Stress also plays a major role in poor sleep. When the mind is constantly worrying, planning, or replaying the day, the nervous system stays active. This keeps the body in a state of alertness, even when you are physically tired. Chronic stress raises cortisol levels, which directly interfere with deep sleep. This is why many people feel exhausted but still can't sleep properly. Caffeine is another common but underestimated sleep disruptor. While it may help you feel alert temporarily, caffeine can stay in your system for 6 to 8 hours, sometimes longer. Even afternoon coffee or tea can reduce sleep depth at night. Poor quality sleep then leads to more caffeine the next day, creating a cycle that slowly damages sleep health. Irregular sleep schedules also confuse the body's internal clock. Going to bed and waking up at different times every day prevents the body from developing a stable sleep rhythm. The body thrives on routine. When sleep times are inconsistent, falling asleep becomes harder and sleep becomes lighter and more fragmented. The environment in which you sleep matters more than most people realize. Noise, light, temperature, and comfort all affect sleep quality. A room that is too bright, too warm, or too noisy prevents the body from fully relaxing. Even small disruptions can reduce deep sleep stages, leaving you feeling tired despite spending enough time in bed. The good news is that sleep quality can improve dramatically with simple, consistent changes. One of the most effective steps is creating a calming pre-sleep routine. This routine signals the brain that it's time to slow down. Dimming the lights, turning off screens at least an hour before bed, and engaging in relaxing activities like reading, gentle stretching, or deep breathing can make a powerful difference. Managing stress before bedtime is equally important. Writing down worries, practicing slow breathing, or spending a few quiet moments in reflection or prayer helps clear mental noise. When the mind feels safe and settled, the body naturally follows. Improving sleep also means respecting the body's natural clock. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, helps regulate hormones and strengthen sleep quality. After a few weeks of consistency, falling asleep becomes easier and waking up feels more natural. What you eat and drink in the evening can also affect sleep. Heavy meals late at night force the body to focus on digestion when it should be resting. Alcohol may make you feel sleepy at first, but it disrupts deep sleep later in the night. Light, balanced evening meals and reducing fluid intake close to bedtime can help prevent nighttime awakenings. There are a few final powerful habits that can take sleep quality from average to truly restorative, and they often get overlooked in daily life. One of the most powerful yet often ignored ways to improve sleep quality is exposure to natural light during the day. Morning sunlight helps set your internal clock, signaling to the brain when it's time to be alert and when it's time to rest. People who get regular daylight exposure tend to fall asleep faster and experience deeper sleep at night. Even a short walk outside in the morning can have a noticeable impact on sleep quality. Physical activity also plays an important role in sleep, but timing matters. Regular movement helps reduce stress hormones and increase sleep pressure, making it easier to fall asleep at night. However, intense exercise too close to bedtime can overstimulate the nervous system. Light stretching, yoga, or walking in the evening is usually more supportive of good sleep than heavy workouts late at night. Another key factor is temperature. The body naturally cools down as it prepares for sleep. A slightly cooler sleeping environment supports this process and improves sleep depth. Keeping the bedroom cool, well ventilated, and comfortable helps the body relax more fully. Warm showers before bed can also help, as they cause a drop in body temperature afterward, signaling the brain that it's time to sleep. Your bed should be associated with rest, not stress. Using the bed for work, watching stressful content, or constant phone use trains the brain to stay alert in the sleeping space. Creating a strong mental connection between the bed and sleep improves both sleep speed and quality. When the body learns that the bed equals rest, sleep becomes more automatic. It's also important to understand that sleep problems are not personal failures. They are often signals of imbalance in lifestyle, stress, or routine. Being patient with yourself while improving sleep habits allows the nervous system to recover gradually. Quality sleep is built through consistency, not force. Over time, better sleep begins to improve everything else. Energy levels increase, mood stabilizes, focus sharpens, cravings decrease, and the body becomes more resilient to stress and illness. Many people are surprised by how much their health improves simply by fixing their sleep. Sleep is not wasted time. It is essential maintenance for the brain and body. When you protect your sleep, you protect your heart, metabolism, immune system, and mental health. Good sleep quietly supports every system that keeps you alive and functioning. The changes required to improve sleep quality are often simple, but their impact is profound. By respecting your body's natural rhythms and creating an environment that supports rest, you give your body the opportunity to heal, recover, and grow stronger each night. Sleep is not a luxury or a reward for finishing everything on your to-do list. It is a biological need, just as important as food, water, and movement. When sleep is poor, the body slowly loses balance. When sleep improves, the body begins to heal in ways that are often quiet but powerful. By protecting your sleep, you protect your mental clarity, emotional stability, heart health, metabolism, and immune strength. Small changes like consistent sleep times, reduced screen use, stress management, and a supportive sleep environment may seem simple, but together they create deep, lasting improvement. Better sleep does not happen overnight, but with patience and consistency, it becomes a natural part of life. When you give your body the rest it needs, it responds with more energy, better focus, stronger health, and greater resilience. Take sleep seriously, not with pressure, but with respect. Because every good night's sleep is an investment in a healthier, longer, and more balanced life.